Alright, welcome back to a brand new episode of Detective Conan and Kindaichi Case File. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. We picked up some mysterious girl on the beach who witnessed an accident and she's lost her memories. So we're gonna take care of her, we're gonna help her find out what happened and hopefully solve that case along the way. As I said last time, I'm using a brand new microphone. Please give me some feedback of whether you like it the way that it is, you like the microphone that I was using before, which is just the microphone on my headset. I don't know. Maybe I'll switch around and see which one's better, just because the headset's convenient when I'm like on the go and I want to record something, and the microphone is kind of good at my workspace. But anyways, let's continue this episode. Let's continue on with the story. Here we go. Oh no. Wake up, Kindaichi. Kindaichi, wake the hell up. What? What is it, Uncle? Don't scare me like that. Jeez, that's the worst way to wake up. It's no time to relax. Something terrible has happened. What's with him? He seems really panicked. What, is the girl missing? Is she gone? What is it, Uncle? Why are you so panicked? She's not here. I knew it. Not here? You mean? Don't tell me. The kid? Yeah, I do. When I woke up, she was already... The kid was gone? That kid, she was already gone when I woke up. Her futon was neatly folded, too. Then, while we were asleep, she... Seemed so. That kid, what's she doing? She left despite being chased and having lost her memory. Uncle, let's hurry and find the kid. Yeah, we can't leave her out there alone. Oh, good morning. You two are up quite early. The old inn lady. She may have seen the kid. Should we ask her just in case? Yeah, we should. Good morning, Granny. Ah, good morning. Greetings are very important, right? Every day starts with a greeting. Greetings are a fundamental aspect of human interaction. A human who doesn't exchange greetings is like an animal. That's at least what I was taught. I was raised in a strict family. But children nowadays... Is it because of bad education? Okay. Shouldn't have picked that one. Should have just asked the girl directly. But I feel like if we asked the girl directly, she would be like, what, no greeting? Miss, I'd like to ask you something. Did you see a little girl come out of your room? Or come out of our room? You have a child. But you're so young. A child? No. No? So... Is it possible that you kidnapped her? No. A lot of things happened to that kid. She's, the child of a friend. I was entrusted to take care of her. A friend's child. That was all, huh? So, what's your answer? Did you see her or not? Yeah, I saw her. She was a somber kid. Even though I greeted her good morning, she ignored me. She was walking as if still asleep, her eyes empty. It's unthinkable to ignore such a greeting. When I was a child... Grandma, sorry, but we're in a hurry. Where did that kid go? I'll listen to all your sermons later. Just tell me. Yes, got it. That kid went somewhere with some strange guys. Oh, she left with people? Strange guys. Some strange guys who were wandering around here. They spoke to her, and they all left together. Don't tell me that the guy chasing her just kidnapped her. Hey, Kindaichi. Uncle, let's hurry. We have to find her. Hold it. Phoenix Wright up in here. Hold it. What? If it's one of your lectures, I'll listen later. Not that. It's about this kid. She's dangerous. It's true that it's rude not to greet, but she had the reason. Plus, calling her dangerous is... I'm not talking about greetings. It's just... I have a bad feeling. Like she's going to bring disaster upon you. An ominous feeling like that. Disaster. Sure sounds ominous indeed. I had that ominous feeling. It's no joking matter. Miss, thank you for your warning, but that kid is in danger. I have to save her. Furthermore, we've already invited disasters upon ourselves. We're not afraid, right, Uncle? Yeah, exactly. I see. If so, do as you please. But I have warned you. There she goes. She was talking crazy again. Disaster upon us, huh? Anyway, let's hurry, Kindaichi. I'm worried for her safety. Yeah. Where could she be? I feel like some guys, maybe the factory. She's not here either. Kindaichi, let's look elsewhere. Wait, Uncle. What is it? This place is weird. Hasn't it changed? Changed? What? What has? Rather than thinking of that, we have to quickly find this kid. No, wait. As I thought, this place... It gives me a bad feeling. A bad feeling? This bad feeling is irritating. What is the cause of it? Maybe we can investigate? Is it the tracks? Did we have those tracks before? These are some tire tracks. When we came here before, there were no tire tracks. These tire tracks, they lead into that back alley. And, speaking of tire tracks... Tire tracks... There... Someone died. That's it. The girl said she saw someone die at a place with tire tracks. Don't tell me. This is the place? The tire tracks continue into the back alley. And that girl's words. No doubt, in this back alley there's surely something. Uncle, the back alley. We're going in. Hey, wait, Kindaichi. The tire tracks left on the residential suite. Following that trail, everything changed the second we started down that back alley. This is... A shocking scene emerged to meet our eyes. Dead. Look at that. On the ground there, laying there, was... Someone died? It was... a body. Kindaichi, it seems your bad feeling was right. What a turn of events. Right after the case at the library, we've already encountered another. What the hell is happening on this island? Uncle, first, let's investigate the crime scene. We'll talk afterward. Yes, let's do that. Alright. A lot to investigate. Alright, so there's the ground first. The ground here is really muddy. Even the lightest step will leave clear footprints. These new shoes of mine will get dirty too. What are you saying? Shoes are meant to get dirty. Wait. Shoes getting dirty? His shoes aren't that dirty though. The tire impressions on the ground are evident. Kindaichi, watch your step. The ground here is really muddy. Don't leave any contaminating footprints on the crime scene. Clear tire tracks visible in both the residential street and the back alley. The tracks extend right towards the sea. Okay, there's something also here. This is a car side view mirror. Given it's at the scene, it's also a sort of clue. Let's keep it for the moment. A car side mirror that was on the ground in the back alley. White in color. Okay. Fence. This is a safety fence. Looks like it was destroyed by the high winds. A strong gust must have blown something that took it out. Look, Uncle. The sea is below. Wouldn't want to slip. The water's deep. We can't see the bottom at all. And this fence is interesting. Let's investigate it a little more. The mesh of this fence is strange. What? Were the edges roughly cut? No, not that. It was neatly cut, like by a sharp tool. Nothing stuck on it? Isn't that weird? Yeah. If this fence was pierced by something and broke, the traces of that something should have been left behind. Safety fence that ran along the embankment of the back alley. A giant portion is currently missing. Nothing is adhering to the cut surface, which were clearly the result of a sharp tool. Alright, time to investigate the body. The victim's feet. Something isn't right. I see. It's his shoes. His shoes are odd. These shoes. What is it, Uncle? These shoes are Italian. He was wearing luxurious shoes. Okay, that's not the point. Kimochi. Uncle, why'd your mind jump to that? That's not what I meant. The odd point with the shoes is... I see. It's the soles. The victim's soles are still clean. Anyone walking here would get mud all over their shoes. No matter what, it's strange for his shoes to be clean. No mud was present on his shoes. Inspector Kimochi noted that the shoes appeared to have made in Italy. Okay, is there still more? Oh, this bit. There's a little levee on the other side of the fence. It's a small levee. Such a levee could easily overflow. If you take the time to build a levee, it should be sizable. The weeds growing by the levee. They're healthy and in full bloom. Well, weeds are tenacious. Weeds have spirit, as they say. So, what about it? Nothing, just piqued my curiosity. As I thought, something feels unnatural about this scene. Small concrete levee running along the front of the safety fence. Weeds have grown from the gap and stand in bloom by the fence. Is that all? Is there more? Seems like there's more. Oh, the top portion of the body. The victim's fingers. There's a mark on his left hand's third finger. Why would there be a mark left here? No notable mark left on the third finger of the victim's left hand. And on the victim's white shirt cuff. Some shiny things are stuck to it. These small things are glass shards. Shards of glass embedded into the cuffs of the victim's shirt. Am I still missing something? Oh, we've seen all of this. That should be it. Is there still stuff? Yeah, we saw that. Those are all things we've already seen. Should we be talking to Kamochi? Uncle, is there anything on the victim that may reveal his identity? Let's see, maybe here. Sorry, but it seems there's nothing identifying here. Once again, a victim whose identity is unknown. That's the case. An unidentified victim who died in the alley near the Coleri residential suite. This victim suffered blows all over his body. He was beaten quite severely, probably died from it. Blows from all over his body. For the time being, we're done investigating. Well, Kindaichi, you got anything? Yeah, I uncovered a lot. Okay, let me hear it. Everything you've noticed. Let's start with the cause of death. The cause of death is... he was hit by a car. The reason this person died was... he was hit by a car, right? Even I understood that. The tire tracks left at the crime scene. The car's side mirror. With just these facts, I understood it right away. Further, he had blows to much of his body. Judging from all of this, we conclude the victim was hit by a car. There was no other possibility. This place played host to a hit-and-run incident. The car that entered this back alley hit the victim, and due to his momentum, must have gone into the sea. It broke the fence and went over the levee. Probably a drunk driver or something like that. But since the weapon that killed the victim, the car, went into the sea, it may be hard to investigate further. The water here seemed quite deep. There's no way we can lift up a car from the sea. No, wait. What is it? Don't tell me you plan to bring up the car. No, not that. Uncle, in your deductions, there's a serious mistake. A serious mistake? Where? Hey, don't be jealous just because I outwit you this time. I'm not a kid, I'm too old to react like that. So, the mistake in my deductions was... I'm going to reveal it now. The part of Uncle's deduction that was a mistake was... this place played host to a hit-and-run incident. The car that entered the back alley hit the victim, and due to his momentum, must have gone into the sea. So I don't think it went into the sea. I think it was a setup. The car fell into the sea. That's what you deduced, Uncle. But that's an obvious mistake. Then you're saying the car didn't go over? Yes. There are two pieces of evidence proving it. The first is the safety fence. There's clearly something strange about it. The strange part is how it was broken. What first proves it is the way this fence was broken. What's wrong with the way it was broken? If this fence was broken due to something, some traces of it should be apparent, no? Like, if we suppose it was broken by a car, some paint from the car should be left there. What's more, the fence is cut quite neatly, as if a neat section was removed with a sharp tool. A sharp tool? What kind? I don't know that yet, but we can be sure though, that this fence was not broken by a car. The missing section was cut via a sharper means. Now that you mention it, you may be right. And that's not all. There's still more evidence. The other thing proving the car didn't fall into the sea is... The other thing that proves it didn't fall into the sea... Both residential and back alley. It's the levee, right? Because the weeds were growing. If it went over, it would have been like torn. The other evidence that the car couldn't have fallen into the sea is this levee. You're saying this levee is the sole reason? But this levee isn't big at all. A car should be able to easily get over it. As you said, Uncle, such a levee can easily be traversed by a car. That's why there's something unnatural about this levee. The levee's unnatural point is the weeds. The weeds. The weeds, you say? Some weeds were growing between the levee and the ground, right? Think about it. It's true weeds are prominent there, but what about it? Are you listening? I want to ask, why are all the weeds still there in full bloom? Why? Well, as I said, weeds have spirit. Uncle, that's not it. If the car had pierced the fence and went over the levee, why no signs of it? Why no signs of it there? Ah, I see. You finally realized it, Uncle. That's it. If the car had really fallen into the sea, wouldn't it have gone over the levee? Yet, there's no traces of a car going over the weeds. You now understand what that means. The car didn't actually go over the levee. I mean, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Is it levee or is it levee? Alright, leave a comment telling me how it's pronounced so I won't make that mistake in the future. Exactly. The car that hit the victim didn't fall into the sea. I see. That's what happened. But if the car didn't fall into the sea, if it didn't, then what happened? Come on, Uncle. Get a hold of yourself. If the car didn't fall into the sea, it's highly likely this crime scene was faked by someone to make it seem the key evidence the car had been lost at sea. The removed section of the fence is also part of that fabrication. In other words, this case is not a simple hit and run. Given that so much effort was put into faking this scene, we can't call it a simple accident. The likelihood of a planned murder is quite high. A murder case. And try to recall what the kid said. The one who lost her memory. I saw a case. Tire tracks. There, someone died. Tire tracks. Don't tell me the case the kid saw was... Yes, it was this murder case. Again, another murder case on this island. Another murder case on another Twilight Island.